Hello, this is Christy Carter with Global Positive News Network, and I have the privilege to introduce to you today Josh and Adam Buchwald, the founders of Promise to Humanity. These two brothers, Adam and Josh Buchwald from Parkland, Florida, have taken the initiative to create the organization Promise to Humanity to ensure that individuals will not only make a promise to themselves, but to others in the effort to social distance. So you guys have started a huge movement, which was featured on CNN, Yahoo News, Congressman Ted Deutsch, Facebook live stream, and Netflix Orange is the New Black. Abigail Sandwich even signed the contract and is a huge advocate. So you guys, thanks so much for what you're doing. Wow, this is awesome. When did you start this organization?
Adam and I started this organization about 2 months ago. It was an idea that we just both came up with, and we just wanted to help others and protect others from this devastating virus.
Wow, yeah, that's fabulous. And I mean, this might sound crazy. Of course, we want to eliminate this whole virus thing. It's horrible. But what's your mission? What do you want everybody to do?
Yeah, I can go into detail. So our main mission is to protect everyone in society. This is exactly why we created our contract, Promise to Humanity.
Yes.
What it reads is that it says, I/we will promise to protect others by wearing a mask, practicing social distancing, and following all safety measures in the efforts to save loved ones and slow the spread of the virus.
That's fantastic. Wow. And so how's your website doing? Do you have also like really good educational things on your site that can help people?
Yeah. So we have our main contract on the page. We have two separate contracts. We have our printable and we have our digital version, which are both accessible on promisetohumanity.com. Along with that, we have resources to the CDC, the WHO, and various other sources that provide a little bit more in depth of common sense guidelines.
Just to add on that, we actually just created our partnership tab. So we're actually working with other youth organizations that are focusing on COVID-19. We have a couple links up there. We're also, which we're so proud of, is we're actually working with the World Health Organization. So we're going to put a survey that we've been working on with them very soon, and other great resources to help people during this unfortunate time.
Wow, I love that. That is so great, you guys. That's so exciting. I mean, I just love the impotence that you have to do this, you know, that's just fantastic. So what impact have you made in your community in the last couple of weeks?
Yeah, I can go talk about that. So just to give you some more background information on, you know, the impact that we made. Actually, this is not the first time we've made an impact. We made an impact around 2018. Josh and I were unfortunately part of a horrific shooting in Parkland, Florida after the Marjorie Stoneman Douglas tragedy. And we actually had another former movement that focused on gun safety that swept the nation. But and we had a similar contract that focused on gun safety, but we switched that message around for COVID-19. And now just, you know, with our new organization, the feedback has been absolutely phenomenal. We've been getting contracts all over the world. Again, this is a global movement. But the emails, the responses, the feedback has just been amazing, and everyone's, you know, really proud of what we're doing. We hope to expand even more. So
that is amazing. Oh my gosh. I mean, yeah, unfortunately, we don't see any end to this thing, you know, happening. And so it's just like you're kind of like the central social distancing headquarters, it seems like. You're setting yourself up for that. And I love that. And you guys are adorable. And I mean, you know, you're going to want to do what you tell them to do to be safe, right? That is so cool. So what things do you have coming in the near future?
So a couple things, just to begin, our movement was set up for long term. So even after quarantine, these procedures and these recommendations from reputable sources will keep implementing into society until this virus is truly over. And we've also been beginning to reach out to senior citizen homes and get them involved. We actually just spoke to someone today, a couple hours ago, with almost a little over 250 residents who were going to go down and wear a mask and go take some pictures at their residence. Pretty amazing.
Oh, that's really good because the senior citizen, residents and things like that, they're the hardest hit and they're really vulnerable. My mom is in one of those too, so
Okay.
I get that. And they have no instance of the COVID-19, thank gosh.
Yes.
They have really strict guidelines and stuff like that. So unfortunately, you have to have that going on, right? The strict stuff.
Mhm.
So what can people do besides the mask, the hand sanitizer, social distance? What else can we do to protect ourselves and our families?
Yeah, that's I can go into
Good.
detail on that. So I'm so glad you asked that. So this is exactly why we created our contract, so that
Mhm.
people can actually hold themselves accountable. That's what's most important during this time. Again, we want people to, as much as it is important to wash your hands, wear a mask, and social distance. Now it's up to people to hold themselves accountable, and that's why we created this contract where people take their picture, they post it on social media, and we're
I
actually.
have mine.
I love to
That's
see it.
awesome.
Yeah,
And that's why
this
we
is
want.
it. This is it. I signed it. I'm
Okay.
dedicated now.
I love it.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's so good because that really, when you put things in writing and people sign it, I mean, that's serious. And that's what your whole movement's all about. It's like, so this really happens. People really do take social distancing seriously.
And that's what's
Um,
so unique about that, about holding it.
Just to add on to Adam, this contract it's all about self integrity.
Or
Are you
pledge, yeah.
are you willing to sign this pledge and be able
Right.
to keep that commitment to yourself and others?
Yeah, that's huge. And I've heard from other people, some parts of the country, people aren't taking this seriously. They think it's silly and they think that this thing's going to go away. It doesn't make sense, but it does. I mean, the numbers are showing it, right?
Mhm.
So people need to really dig in and and sign that contract. I love this. This is so darn cool. I'm going to have everybody in my family sign this.
I love it. We can't see the pictures.
We're doing it.
Glad to see it. I'm
Thank
glad
you.
to see it.
So you guys, what positive news do you have for Global Positive today?
Well, for positive today, we're just almost going to hit the 6,000 mark on our contracts. We're
Wow,
going to hit 6,000 soon. Yeah, like
that's
you said,
awesome.
the
Yeah.
CNN article came out, which is incredible. Just a lot of good things coming. The senior citizen homes we're about to we've been reaching out to around Florida and Georgia, and soon to move on to the rest of the states and the rest of the countries around the world, which is
That's fantastic. So are most of the people signing the contracts, are they in Florida or are they spread throughout the world or where are they?
Yeah, so it's so when we first started out, it all started in our hometown of Parkland. That's where we written the contract, revised it, multiple times, got the final version of it, and it started spreading. What we did is we contacted our friends, we emailed people, then people signed it. They start nominating others, and then it grows. So it's not just Florida; it's Florida, the rest of the United States. We're going out of the country. We got
Wow.
a couple, 100 from out of the country. And what's so great about our movement is again, it's global. Everyone, the whole world is dealing with this problem. So it's not just the United States. So we're trying to make an impact around the world. And that's our main mission, is to save lives and slow the spread of the virus.
Yeah. So you guys are pretty much on top of all the numbers, in different states, I'm sure in different countries. You're kind of like, you're not Dr. Fauci, but you're kind of like the guys that are making social distance happen, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. That is so cool. You should be talking to Dr. Fauci.
We sent him an email.
tried.
His email inbox is full. So we tried.
Yeah, I'm sure. we'll get you hooked up somehow. We'll figure that out.
That'd be great.
That'd be awesome. Wow. Well, I want to urge our audience here at Global Positive News Network to go to Adam and Josh's website. It's promisetohumanity.com and check out their website. They have so much education, and you can go ahead and sign their contract for yourself and for your family, stating that you will adhere to all the social distancing measures like the mask and the hand sanitizer and being 6 to 8 feet apart from people, because you guys, the world is so precious and we want you here in it for a long time. So you guys, thank you so much for this interview. We really, really appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
And I'm going to be following you, and I'm going to be sending out your contract to my friends and family.
We can't wait. The one thing we really want people to do is to even get more involved is after you sign it, go on social media, start nominating people, At the end of the day, and Josh will say this too, it's common sense.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's not, again, our movement's not political. We just want people to, hold them
Yes.
accountable and,
Yes.
post it. Unfortunately, Josh, you could talk about the leadership and how it's
Mhm.
at a federal level.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. Actually, I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave you with a quote. Persistence is key. That's
We've been
Adonai's motto.
persisting. Yep.
That's what we've been going by since day one on May 7th, and we will continue to fight to slow the spread of this virus and protect others. So.
I love it. That is great. So do you guys like live in the same house? Because you're pretty close together right now.
We do.
We've been quarantined since day one.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you guys going out of the house? Or are you having things delivered or?
So it's a great question. So we're actually, in terms of getting food or stuff, our local grocery store is Publix in Florida. So we'll go in with a mask, stay far away from everyone, and we've not been going out at all. It's either going out to go get food or getting, picking up food or whatever the case may be. But it's sad to watch those people out on the beach and backyards and congregating. It kills me.
Unbelievable.
It kills me.
Yeah. Yeah. Unbelievable. You know what I've noticed here, because I like to go shopping, I love to cook and garden and stuff like that. But when I go shopping, there's actually like an attendant at the front of the store with the wipe down and they have the masks. I mean, people are, I love that. They're really taking it seriously and it's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's really neat. All right. So again, I want to urge our audience to go to promisetohumanity.com. Take a look at their website, get more educated, and sign their contract because it's saving lives.
Thank you for having us.
All right, you guys, take care.
Have a good day.